good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity John Dima SWV Music. So Kanye West has been really doing his thing. You know what? It kind of reminds me of Byron Allen on the Griot. Remember Byron Allen had that big ass lawsuit? I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was with, NBC. I forgot what it was, Comcast. It was with somebody. And Byron Allen is a very big TV executive. He owns the Weather Channel and all this other stuff. But do you know what? Byron Allen started to make he was trying to sue cable companies. It was like Charter or stuff like that, racial discrimination, things like that with people. And he was talking about like he wanted to set an example for his black kids with his white wife. Okay. And you're seeing the situation like that. Like all of a sudden now you want to pull the black card when, technically your children are half black and half white. Nothing wrong with them. That's what it is. When all else fails, this is what Kanye West is doing now. Black children wasn't a problem when him and everything was going good with Kim Kardashian. But all of a sudden, when he couldn't see his kids, now they do this to black men every day. That's what he's saying, right? And now he's saying that he's not playing about his black children anymore. And for brothers out here that want to date outside of the community, I understand it and have children outside of the community. But what I'm not going to say is this whole I'm not playing about my black kids anymore. This for me, it has to stop because this is being disingenuous. Because if this was a black woman doing this and she had got with a white man and she was like, I got to protect my black kids, we would have a fit in the manosphere about that, wouldn't we? It would be stories going up and down black male YouTube. But I want to read this quote. Sad music. Yesterday, Kim accused me of putting a hit out on her. So let me get this straight. I begged to go to my daughter's party and I'm accused of being no drugs. And then I go play with my son and I take my Akira graphic novels and I'm accused of stealing. Now I'm accused of putting a hit on her. These ideas can actually get someone locked up. They play like that with black men's lives. Stop the show. So who are they, Kanye? Who are they playing with black men's lives? See, we got to talk about this. Now it's somebody else's fault. Because if this was a sister saying the same thing about, let's say, if it's Stacey Dash, which I love to roast her up, okay? If it's, Serena Williams, we would have a field day. Who are they, brother? Who? They play with black men's lives like that? Or did you play with her life when you got with Kim Kardashian? You knew what you was getting into, but all of a sudden now it's they. No, it's you, okay? You let her play with your life like that, so that's what she's doing. She's doing what you allowed her to do. Stop now trying to be black manosphere now. Stop now trying to care about black men's life, bro, because when you was getting bills with the Yeezys, you wasn't saying about black men then. All of a sudden, it fit the narrative. Now you want somebody to come and feel sorry for you. Don't nobody feel sorry for you, fool. You weren't talking about black nothing before. But now when it fit the narrative, all of a sudden now it's black men's issues are important to you. Stop it. What's important to you is that Persian tail that you miss getting that the white guy is getting now. So now all of a sudden, let's come back to the black community. No, bro, take your Yeezys, okay? And take your ass on over there with them. The people who don't even want to deal with you no more, they, quote unquote, they, all right? And here's the best part. Sad music, whether it's them, whether it's getting them free or getting them locked up, I'm not playing about my black children anymore. Okay, you're black children. Now all of a sudden, you're black children. Where are these black children at? Yeah, your children have a black father, but Kanye West, you are a black man, all right? Your mother and your father, when she had you, created a black child. See, a lot of people want to get mad all of a sudden. You're not, you see, we gotta call this foolishness out. You don't want black children because if you did want black children, only a black woman can give a black child. An African-American woman can birth a black child, okay? A Caribbean woman can do that. A woman who's no longer in America but is genetically African can do that. Sub-Saharan, preferably. Uganda, Kenya, South Africa, Mozambique, Ghana. That's where you get black children from. Now, all of a sudden, you're the great black father. No, You wasn't even thinking about the black community. You damn sure wasn't thinking about no damn black women, and that's your problem. I mean, that's not my problem. I get it. A lot of brothers out there like to do something different. But what you cannot do is get your Byron Allen on once it becomes, you know, it's good for you. It makes sense. All of a sudden now, your kids are black. You're not playing about your black kids. Maybe if you really were so concerned about your black kids, their mother would be black, but their mother is not black. You're concerned about your mixed children who have a black father. Because if you take them to the black community, you take them to somewhere in Washington, D.C. on the south side, you come take them to Accra, Ghana, there's gonna be a big difference between your children and everybody else's children. They're not gonna look at those kids as being African or black. Whereas you might take some kids from Southeast DC and they might go on a field trip to Ghana and those kids are gonna be black, but when they open their mouth, they're gonna be considered like Black American. It's clear as day to see that your kids are not black, but your kids operate as a mixed race. Now, Patrick Mahomes is similar. He is considered a black man by some, but at the end of the day, you don't hear his father going on about my black son, okay? And a lot of people got to get out of that. No, I don't care how strong your genes are. Black people, do you hear Asians say, you know what? It's an Asian a man and a black woman. Imagine a Chinese guy saying, you know what? She won't let me see my son. I'm not playing about my Chinese son. What would you sit back and tell him? You would be like, what? Your Chinese son? Clearly, that child has a Chinese father, but that child is not Chinese. That child has Chinese origin. That child may be able to speak Chinese. I have a friend who's a Nigerian, one of my best friends in the world. He was married to a Polish woman. They divorced. I wish for the day that he says, or her say, you know what? I'm not playing about my Polish children. Your children speak Polish for sure. They have a Polish mother. But the reality is that those are not Polish children in terms of genetic identity. They're not, okay? And black folks got to stop trying to be able to have their cakes and eat it too. You want to have black children? Get you a black man or a black woman to have black children. Stop going there trying to cheat the game, all right? Stop disrespecting our people like that, our genetics like that. And you're only doing it now because you want some sympathy from the black community. All of a sudden, now you a disgruntled black man. Stop that. I hate to see that kind of stuff. It's not fair for the people that are out there in the black community dealing with the black people and having black children. When you know for a fact, when your kids come to the black community, they're gonna get a better pass. You know, they go to beauty pageants, these black girls gotta compete with the mixed race women, kids, and white supremacy setting all in. You're not gonna be able to do that and then come back and say, oh, but my black child, it's just not right. And black folk need to be able to put him on code. He's off code for that. But guys, what are you saying? What do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.